Hey everybody, and welcome to my channel. If I haven't seen you here before, you should probably subscribe and hit the bell. That way you know when I post more. Today I'm going to be doing this warm kind of summery look using Natasha Denona eyeshadows. This is the mini nude palette. It is only $25, which it only comes with 5 shadows. Here's what they look like. I wanted a Natasha Denona palette for years. I've wanted one. The really big ones can be like $130, $200, and I've never allowed myself to spend that much, which I'm in college right now and I don't even have a job, so I mean, makes sense. But this was $25 and I was like, this is a great way to test them out and see what I think of them. So that's what we're doing, which I've used them before, but I've done this look multiple times, but you're gonna hear me talk about them and that kind of thing. I also want to let you guys know, I don't know if it's gonna be posted before or after this video, but I'm going to be doing Jaclyn Hill Cosmetics the lipsticks that just came out. I'm going to be doing a impression / review of those. I ordered 4 of them. I don't have them yet. A bunch of people have already gotten theirs, which I find crazy. I don't know if they paid for faster shipping or what, but mine aren't supposed to be here for a little while. So if I get those in and film that video, it'll go up first. If I finish editing this one before that one, those come in, then this will go up first. So either watch for that video or you can probably go see it now. So just a heads up. And then also wanted to ask you guys questions of the day. The first one is, have you seen the new Aladdin movie? And the second, well, that's the first one. Okay, so I want to tell you, I have seen it. I really liked it. I thought it looked pretty good, but I thought it was even better than it looked. So if you haven't seen it, you probably should. But if you have, tell me if you've seen it and what you thought of it in the comment section. And then the second follow-up question is, have you tried the Aladdin makeup line from MAC Cosmetics? I bought the Aladdin eyeshadow palette for my mom, and I don't love it. I like the mattes are okay, but there's only 2 mattes, and the rest of the shimmers I felt like didn't go on super pigmented and stuff. So I want to hear if you've tried any of it, if you have the same opinions as me or different. Maybe it's just me. My mom likes the palette, which she doesn't get into makeup quite as much as me. Like, she doesn't do like intense shimmery eyeshadow and stuff, so she likes it. So I want to hear your thoughts. I also want to let you know, I kind of did like a mini first impressions review of my magnetic eyelashes, fake eyelashes, so watch out for that at the end of the video. Before we get into it, I want to show you some swatches of these. So I'm going to be swatching this first orange shimmery one. Oh, I should probably show you while I do it. So that is that one right there. And then we've got this orangey matte shade. I hope that this is focusing good. Okay. And then I've got the lighter yellowy gold right here. There's a darker bronzier gold right there. And then the last one is like a burgundy matte eyeshadow. This is what they look like. I think that the swatches pretty much speak for themselves. I just did one swipe. I mean, I did rub my finger in there a lot, but that's kind of like how eyeshadows are. I think that they're super pigmented. They look so pretty on the hand. So just to give you a little bit of heads up of what I think of them, I think that they're super good quality. The lack of fallout is amazing. Worth $25 for this. Yes, these colors are like, you can wear these year round. They're really good for summer, but they're nudes, so they're all the time good. Compared to other stuff like Morphe, I want to say, I think that these are apt to less fallout, maybe, but they're not like super superior in how they feel. They are pretty creamy. The mattes are pretty creamy, maybe a little creamier, but it's not a big difference. They might be just a little better in quality. but they're still really good. This $25, even though you only get 5 shades, that's like $5 a shade. It's gonna last you a long time, and they're really pretty and really blendable. So that's my mini review, and this video is probably gonna be long, so really sorry, but there's just like a lot of things that are going on in the video, so I just want to get right into it now. So let's get started. So I've just gone ahead and done my brows really quickly. If you want to see a tutorial on that, let me know, but I don't do them every day. I just decided recently that it's kind of been making me look more put together when I do a lot of makeup. They're already basically this color and super thick. There's like no transparency there, but the shapes aren't perfect, so I kind of just shape them up a little bit, make them look a little better. Right now I'm priming with the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Primer. To expedite the process, I am just going to take some of this Maybelline Fit Me powder. It's just transparent, and I'm just going to dust that all over just to set that eyeshadow primer. I'm going to take this brush right here and this shade, and I think this is the Sienna shade. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try and have a light amount of product. I'm tapping a little bit of it off, and I'm going to go in slowly with just a little bit, because I want to control the amount of fallout I have. Now, I've used this palette before, and you can control it. I think that you can have fallout with any eyeshadow if you have a heavy hand, or if you like blend too abruptly, which I have a pretty bad habit of doing. But I'm just taking this in, or taking a little bit at a time to build it up, and I think that that makes a tremendous difference. So I actually don't have any fallout at all right now, which is crazy because I feel like every eyeshadow I ever use has some. But this is partially the technique and partially the quality of the eyeshadows. So you can see that that's pretty pigmented and built up. So I'm going to take it a little bit closer to my eyebrow right here, just because I want it to be really warm and smoky, kind of. Not smoky, but bronzy. So I think that adding more of this, the lightest shade, this is the lightest shade I'm using, other than like a highlight, right here, will give that warm appearance, like from a straight on with your eyes open look. So I don't know if you can see, but there is like absolutely no fallout. Like normally if I have a minimal amount of fallout, like I definitely wipe my under eyes, which I might get when I use these shimmers in a minute. But right now there is not any, like there is no powder at all down here from this eyeshadow. And I don't have a lot of product left. I'm kind of just like, it's just a little bit, just really warming it up right there. I'm gonna try this brush and see if I like it. For this, I've done this look many of times, but I switch up the brushes and stuff. I'm gonna take the darkest matte shade right here, and I'm gonna use that same technique. I actually have a paper towel down here, but if I don't have a paper towel, I kind of like tap it off. But I'm just taking a very, very minimal amount of product, and I'm just going to take it and start to build it up in the outer corner. So you can see the pigmentation. I mean, I'm building it up slowly, but you can see how pigmented these are, and they don't blend patchy. Like I don't really have any patchiness. It's pretty smooth, and it's pretty much doing what I'm wanting it to do. It's working in the ways that I'm trying to get it to. And then I'm going to bring just a very minimal amount of product down here. I'm not going to blend it up like I did the other one. I'm just going to kind of try and get that effect of like the dark contour of the eye right there. And the other eye is done. I'm just taking that original brush that I used with the light shade on it. I didn't add any more product, but I'm just kind of blending it all together, making sure we don't have any weird areas, yada yada yada. Sorry if I'm sniffling and you can hear it. Allergies are upon us. Okay, yet again, if you can look, I don't have any fallout. I mean, I have actually none. I have gotten fallout with this palette before when I'm in a hurry, but if you take your time and build up the color, I mean, I don't have a drop, not a drop of fallout. So now it's time for shimmers. So I'm going to be taking 2 of the shimmers in here. I'm going to be using this more orangey color and then the lighter gold color. I'm not using this dark gold color today, but I'm going to be using these 2. Okay, I'm going to take this flat brush from Morphe. This is M167. And I'm going to start out with the lighter shade, and I'm going to pack as much as I can on my brush. Getting it on there. Do a little spritz. I'm going to add a little bit more after that, and then spritz it again. So I'm going to start this out in the inner corner and just kind of press it in. Not really making big like streaks, just pressing a little bit and kind of just doing this little motion that you can see me doing. If you like pull it too much, I think you can end up knocking it off. So I'm just kind of pressing and pulling a little bit just to get a high intensity of this. Next, I am going to go in with the darker orangier foil color or shimmer, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to flip my brush around and use the cleaner side so that I can go back to the other color if I want. It really, they're on the eye, they don't show up so different that you couldn't use the same side anyway, but I just do that so you can see it right there. I'm following the same kind of pattern I did before. I'm going to go over top of the other one a little bit, try and get them blended, try and get a soft transition there. This is one of those looks where it's like, you're not going to look at my eye, like you see me in public, you're not going to look at my eye and be like, oh, she's got a color there and a color there. Even though they're very different colors, when you put them on the eye, they go together. But it's like a nice effect. It's a nice darkening effect. So, continue doing that. You can go as far out as you want. I kind of like to go out to make my eye more open for this look, but you can cut it in and darken up this area more. Totally up to preference. Moving on, I'm going to take, that's a lip liner. Not that. I'm going to take this Urban Decay 24/7 black eyeliner, and I'm just going to do, I'm actually going to do a pretty thick kind of chunky line. I like to do it a little bit less thick on the inside, but I'm just doing a straight line today. No winged liner for me. Honestly, I'm not really careful with this. I don't know why, but the pencil kind of has a softness to it since it's not like a straight liquid line. So it's very not noticeable if it's uneven, especially because of the glitter. And since I'm talking and doing this, I just got some eyeliner in the glitter, but I'm just gonna go over that. So see, the glitter can kind of blend with it. I think it's fine. Going back over that. Ooh, okay. Okay, so I just clipped my hair back really quick. I'm going to take this Maybelline Master Prime Primer and Base. This is the Hydrate and Smooth one, and I got it as a free trial. I'm sorry, I've got sparkles all over my fingers. I got sparkles everywhere in the chair. I'm like sitting on it where I kind of took some out on accident with my fingernail. But anyway, this was a trial size, and I actually bought a primer that day, which was also drugstore, but I prefer this one. So this one feels really moisturizing, which is good for me because I have pretty dry skin, and yeah, I just like it. I like the consistency and I like the way it feels. So. Oh, I got some in my hair. Okay, good to go there. I've been doing this foundation routine for like a long while and not switching it up, like probably like over 6 months. So this is Makeup Forever Ultra HD in the Y215 shade. I'm very light. I have not gotten a good summer glow yet, even though this is kind of a summery tutorial. But anyway, and then I'm taking this Morphe sponge, and I'm taking the flat edge, and I'm just going to start patting this in. I don't necessarily think that the Morphe sponge is as good as the Beauty Blender, but the one thing I love about it is the flat edge. I think I said this in the last video I did, but I actually don't think like the material it's made out of is quite as good as the Beauty Blender, or I didn't used to anyway, but I love the flat edge. I just think that it's easier to like build up your foundation. So another thing too, and maybe this is just because I haven't been doing my makeup as much recently, I stay at the house and do a lot of homework, so I don't get out as much, which means I don't do my makeup as much. But I don't know that it soaks up as much product. Like I cleaned this before I filmed this video. Well, I cleaned it last night, and like it cleans a lot easier, which yet again, it could have just been less buildup than I would usually have on my Beauty Blenders, which I've had this sponge a while, but like I said, I haven't been doing my makeup nearly as much, but it cleaned so much easier. So maybe that is a good thing. Maybe that's a difference in material that I don't know, but the way it feels when I blend, it feels different, and maybe I'm just used to a Beauty Blender. Anyway, enough of that talk. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with my Tarte Shape Tape in the shade Fair, which is just sad. And I'm just gonna apply that under the eye. I try and make a light pretty full coverage, even coat in that general area. So I kind of bring it down. I know it's like at my lips, but I have a little zitty spot right there. So that's the most natural way for me to cover it up. And put some on my chin and just do a little bit down my nose and right in this area. I'm taking the, now I'm going to highlight my inner corners, and I am taking this shade, I think it's a, yeah, Super Shock Shadow from ColourPop, and this is in the shade Ladybird, and I just want to tell you I have a little bit of a bone to pick. So I bought this, and it was pretty cheap. Like, I got it on sale on Ulta's website, but, like, why is this so big? I have already hit pan, and, like, here's the pan. Like, I'm touching the pan, okay? Like, it's, like, barely, there's barely any product there. And I find that slightly annoying, which in a one color like this, I'm not going to use a lot unless it's, like, my go-to color. But still, I hit pan, and I have not used this many times. I mean, maybe 5 times, maybe? Okay, so I'm using the same brush I used for my up here, whatchamacallit, highlight, and I'm just going to do that in the corners of my eye for a little pop of shimmer. Super Shock of shimmer. Okay. I mean, I still think this is good and the price is good. I was just saying, I would not expect to hit pan so fast. Okay, I'm using a different setting spray. I can't make up my mind. So last is the lashes, and I'm going to take this Roller Lash Mascara and do my mascara, and then I'm going to try some magnetic lashes. So we're going to have fun today. So, like, if you work with this mascara, you can really get some long lashes, I feel like, and mine go straight up, so I feel like they're easier to get pretty long than people's who go, like, outward. And I don't wear fake lashes a lot, but I bought those for fun and because in case you do, and just to kind of complete the look. So yeah. So I'm just going to do my lips really fast with the Kylie Cosmetics Kristen lip liner and liquid lipstick. I actually have a tutorial on that. It's my most watched video if you want to check that out. So I'm not going to talk while I do this. I'm just going to get her done. Okay, so these are the magnetic Ardell lashes, and it says they're called the Wispies. I have used magnetic lashes like once before, but I didn't like the style of them, and so I like ended up like losing one and throwing them away. This thing is hard to use. Not extremely helpful, but what are you gonna do? I'm gonna yet again try this applicator. Okay, this is not sticking. Okay, we're gonna try our fingers now. Okay. Oh, there's something stuck. This is not working out the best ever. What's happening is it's changing like the shape of where my eyelashes are, where the magnets are like pulling down. But I'm gonna go ahead and do the other eye and then just see what happens there. Okay, I changed my mind. They don't look good. Ow, it's pinching me. Ow, ow, ow. Okay, there is like no way that I could possibly wear these right now. Okay. I gotta take those off. They are getting on my nerves. Okay. Ow. Okay, I just want you to look. Like, when I go to close my eye, it's like, it's just like, it's halfway hanging off. I don't know how to do this, maybe. But it's not working out. And I'm not sure that they're on the right eye either. Really, I'm not. But this one ended up looking okay. So I'm gonna keep trying. Okay, so this is frustrating, and I have them on, and I'm just gonna leave them on for the rest of the video, and then I'm probably going to take them off. The problem is like the ends where there's like less hairs there, the ends go through my lashes and stick together. So what happens is when I close my eyes, the fake lash end like pokes my skin. That's not fun. I don't like that. Well, part of the problem is they go where they want to go. So like with the glue, you put it where it wants to go. With this, like it's gonna go where it wants to go. So like it's not all the way at my lash line. They do look really good. They're a little heavy just because of the magnets, I think. But like I said, it's a learning curve, so it's worth trying. But as of this second, I'm not in love. The scratching under my eyes is not pleasant. So I stopped the video in this really lovely spot. Hope you enjoy it. But I just wanted to briefly tell you about the lashes. I really did not end up liking them. Actually, in the beginning of the video, the intro, and in the outro, they look kind of funny when I'm blinking, and I almost wish I would have taken them off. But I did leave them on for a complete look. But they hurt when I blink. They wouldn't stay in the right spot. And overall, I did not like them. So yes, just want you to know I'm aware how weird they look, and also let you guys know that I'm not the biggest fan of them. Okay everybody, that is the end of this video. I don't know how long it is because I haven't edited it, but I can already say sorry because I think it's going to be bad, but I'm going to work as hard as I can when I edit it to make it short. Don't forget to tell me whether you've seen the Aladdin movie in the comments, and give me any other suggestions of videos you want to see, questions, comments, just general peanut gallery things, whatever floats your boat. But anyway, I will see you next time. Bye guys!